Hey, good morning, and welcome to the Driving to podcast. The podcast where we talk about what you're driving to in life or at work. You know, driving to success, driving to happiness, driving to fulfillment. We talk about it right here on the Driving to podcast. Hi, my name is Matt Muddle, and I'm the host of the Driving to podcast. Welcome today. And what I'm talking about today is something I've seen a lot on Facebook lately. Well, really not lately, but for quite some time. And then hearing comments and conversations that I'm involved in and things like that. It has to do with friendship and people talking about how, you know, if nobody ever calls you back except when they need something, they're not your friend. Or if somebody hasn't reached out to you in weeks, they're not your friend, and things such as that. And you see those posts on the internet like, man, if you're not going to be there when I need you, then you're not my friend. And I can see that one. But when people say, well, you only call me when you need me, then that means you're not truly my friend. And I don't get that at all, because one thing about friendship that we hope for our friends is that they're doing well. So let's flip that script a little bit and say, when somebody doesn't reach out to me, or they only reach out to me when they need something, that means when they're not reaching out, that means they're good. They're okay. They're okay with life. And that's a good thing. That's what we want with our friends. And then when we don't reach out, does that mean we're not friends anymore? I like to think of friendship as they're always there. You know, you create friendships and then they're there. Whether you talk to each other every day or once a week or once a month, or even maybe not even for a year or more, why can't you still be friends with that person, so that you know that person's always there for you and you have a connection with them? And then when you do catch up, man, it's so great. So you don't just discard friends. Do we ever have enough friends that we can just discard people just because, well, they only call me when they need me? Well, that's part of it. You know, that's part of being a friend with somebody. And then, like I said, if they don't call you, that means they're doing well. So maybe that's how we need to think about things. It's every time I read those posts on Facebook or hear people talk about it, it kind of gets me a little bit, because I'm like, okay, well, and I don't know the situation. I really don't. And we don't know the situation of our friends. You know, why haven't they reached out? You know, or why do they only call when they need? We don't know. All we know is about ourselves. We don't even know really what's in the hearts and minds of our spouses or our kids. We think we do, and we hope we got a pretty good idea of it. But in reality, you only know exactly where you fit and where you are in the world. Not where you fit, but where your head's at in the world. That's all we know. We know about ourselves. We think we know about other people. We certainly don't know what's going on in somebody else's house and the circumstances they find themselves in. And again, we think we do, but we don't necessarily. So that's why I say, don't judge your friends by when they reach out to you or don't reach out to you. Stay in touch with them as much as you can, but also know that they're there, they're thinking about you, and you're thinking about them. And if they don't reach out, just assume everything's good. And then try to reach out every now and then yourself, too. So that's what I'm talking about. I know my wife has a couple friends that they make those same comments. I know that you're doing good out there in the world, even if I can't hear from you or don't hear from you. So that's a perfect philosophy for life with our friendships, and I think it's a good way to live. So that's what we're driving to today, driving to friendships and holding on to them no matter what. No matter what. So wherever you're driving to, drive safe, and we will talk to you next time. Let's see if the remote works today. No.